From afar, I thought he was a monster. When he got closer, I thought he was an animal. When he got closer, I realized he was a human being. But when we were face to face, I realized he was my brother. Distance demonizes, but comprehension begins with conversation. We set out from America. It took a long time to come, but we arrived here, and you welcomed us. We made it to our destination. And figuratively and symbolically, I want to say to you that this is so important for African Americans. You see, African Americans live in something that I call the hyphen. So when you say African American, that tells you that we don't quite know who we are. We live in the hyphen. We live in the dash in the middle. Sometimes we think we're African, but many of us have never been to Africa. But we know that that's our heritage, but we never made it back to Africa. We've never come to a door of return. We have no idea or concept of Africa. So understand that your African American brothers, many of them, not all of them, but many of them have an identity crisis. And what you have done with the door of return, and what the Honorable Abike has done and Honorable Timothy has done, is they are helping us erase the hyphen so we can realize that we actually have a home, not simply on the continent of Africa, but even a country like Nigeria can be a place that we can say thank you for giving us a place to look back to. So I'll give you one last thing. I left in May after meeting with Abike. I made a commitment and told people in June that I'm coming back in October. In July, I went to a family reunion, and at my family reunion, they had did a DNA test. And so people like myself and my niece, Nia, wave your hand, Nia, so people can see you. People from our family, it was announced that through the DNA of my mother's lineage, that we actually come from Nigeria. And more specifically, Igbo. So I'm sorry to all the Yoruba, but what I want to say to you is that you are helping us erase the hyphen, and the more we continue to learn from Honorable Abike and Honorable Timothy, the more we can erase the hyphen to Africans throughout the diaspora. Amen, amen, and amen.
Let's do that.